Yo, what's going on, everybody? You've seen the thumbnail, you've read the title. Today, we're gonna be talking about, yeah, can you please stop saying that Cold War sucks, or that Cold War is gonna be a bad game, or that Cold War looks awful? I don't know how else to explain that or make that sentence flow, but, yeah, that's what we're gonna be talking about. So, with that being said, let's get into it. So, I've already had people in my comment section. I've already had people on Twitter. I've had so many people complaining about something about Cold War, or saying that the game's already sucks, saying the game's gonna be bad, and they haven't even played it. Something in my brain can't comprehend people saying whether or not the game's gonna be good, or is good. Like, people aren't even gonna say, like, I think the game's gonna be bad because of X reason, or I think the game's gonna be good because of X reason, when they haven't even played the game. I think the game's going to be good because of a certain amount of reasons, but people will say that they think the game's going to be bad. Alright, so I'm about to say that you can't think that the game's bad because of X reason. What I mean to say is you cannot tell me that the game is going to be ruined because of this reason. One, because it's an alpha. Two, because you haven't played it. Alright, you can think that this might ruin the game or might hurt the game, but you cannot definitively say that this will ruin the game. You're allowed to say I'm worried about this, but you can't say that it's going to ruin it. Back to the commentary. Here's the difference. I can think that the game's going to be good because of certain reasons. You can't say that it's going to be bad because you haven't played it. There is a difference. I can say, oh, well, I think the game's going to be good because Gunsmith is coming back. Or I think the game's going to be good because of the fact that they said that there's going to be some 3-lane maps. Or I think the game's going to be good because I like the new score streak system. Right? All of this is objective, but you can't say something is going to be bad because of the way it was described. The score streak system was not described as well as it could have been. I'm going to tell you that right now if that's a complaint for you. It is not described as well as it could have been in the, I guess, reveal. Exclusive Ace is probably going to make a video on it, but it is not described as well as it could be. I'll tell you that right now. So if you're going to say that's going to single-handedly ruin the game, one, you haven't played with it. Two, shut up. And three, well, I don't have a three. One, you haven't played the game. Two, shut up. Three, you don't know how it actually works entirely. So, unless Exclusive Ace has made a video in-depthly explaining how it works in the alpha build of the game yet, you can't say that that's a problem. Same thing with the sniping complaints. I saw Thunder on Twitter being like, oh, snipers are overpowered, man. First of all, it's Noah J. He didn't even hit anything crazy. He hit like a quad feed. He hit like a quad feed with a sniper. That's not that hard to do. And also people are saying like, oh, well, look at that. He just turned on Scump. Scump was shooting at somebody else. He wasn't even shooting at Noah at that time. Noah heard the gunshots behind him of Scump shooting at his teammate. He turns around with the sniper, aims at him, and shoots him. That's, like, it's not that hard to do when you're somebody shooting at somebody else. If Scump had been shooting at Noah, Noah would have died there. That's how it would have been. But people are already going and saying that the snipers are overpowered. First of all, we don't even know if the snipers have aim assist yet. Two, we don't know if they're hard to use. Oh, the only thing we know is that they have a good aim down sight speed and a reasonably good damage. That's all we've seen. And you're also showing some of the best players in the world using the snipers, and you're saying that they're overpowered. These are some of the best players in the world, and you're saying that that stuff's overpowered or like stuff's bad? It's like you watch competitive COD and you're gonna say, oh, well, the MP5, actually the MP5 is overpowered. But say you see pros using, like, say, I don't know, like, if you saw Scump's video where he dropped a nuclear in the competitive playlist on Modern Warfare using the ISO, would you think that the ISO was overpowered in Modern Warfare just because Scump can do really well with it? No! It's like when you see people like Korean Savage or Swag dropping nukes with terrible weapons. Like, there's a difference. They are really good players. They're going to make everything look easy. Easier than it is. But people cannot comprehend that. And I don't understand how people are already telling me that it's worse than MW when they haven't touched the game. They've only seen 3 hours of gameplay tops. And you're telling me that it is worse than MW. First of all, I don't think it's possible to make a game worse than MW, but the fact that somebody thinks that this game is somehow worse than MW when they haven't played it, and the fact that there's going to be a COD worse than MW, man, dude, I might as well quit playing COD. if there ever was to be a COD worse than that game, man. Oh my gosh. You already know my opinions on Modern Warfare. So, with that being said, and rambling out of the way, and me giving it to you 100% honest, like I always do, you haven't played the game, shut up. Quickest way to explain this entire video. You haven't played the game, shut up, stop complaining. Alright, you're allowed to be worried, you're allowed to think that it's going to be good for this reason, but you cannot tell me that the game sucks. Because you haven't played it. Alright? If you enjoyed this video and you made it this far, put pen somewhere in your comment. And yeah, leave a like, subscribe to the channel, turn on those notifications. And yeah, I'll see you guys all later. Peace out. I'm out of gameplay. Bye. Pizza's ready.